cloud talker, and the clouds are talking today. Another safety tip is make sure you're looking around. When you want to find shelter from the wind, you want to try to get into these low land areas where I'm protected by the hills around me. I'm in a natural bowl here in the valley and some nice big trees. Well, it's quite a bit warmer in the woods here. Got out of the wind at least. So I'm going to show you how to use a scarf. The benefits of a scarf is if you get too warm you can take it off and wear it different ways around your neck. So I got the scarf around my arm now. You can put it on just like a hat if you're trying to block out the cold. Put one end around like that. Make sure you got your tucked right over your head. Come around and just tuck it back inside your jacket. I'm going to cut some poles now for an ice shack we're building up on the Bredor Lakes. So. Another knife tip, when you're limbing a tree, stand on the opposite side of the branch that you're cutting. Okay, another useful thing about a scarf compared to a hat, and why I'll always take a scarf, is because there's more modifications you can use it for. I need to carry a whole bunch of sticks that are heavy and awkward. I can carry it now instead of doing multiple trips. So and know what to expect from your gear. Just some small pieces of chalk I put down in the snow there in my boot track. I just want to show you something. Just by giving it a little encouragement, it will stay lit now. You can carry your fire like ancient man, and tinder fungus was the name of the past. Let me see now if I pick that up. You can see that's burning hot. Yow! It's good stuff to know. Chaga. I'm gonna make some bark tea out of this inner layer. It has lots of nutrition in it. This layer here. I'll put some of this cambium in my pocket. Some nice poles in here for bushcrafting. It's the cambium layer that I'm after. Some old man's beard.
Find your whiskers are thin. Well, try old man beard growth today.
Pretty sheltered in there. So I found myself a little sheltered spot. I built a platform. I got a bench there. I'm leaning up against a tree. And in my pack today I got some bank line, my stove, got my cook gear, spoon and cup, lid, and I'm drinking out of a sock today. Got my canteen in my sock. Now for some sock water. There. A cup of tea. Okay, I'm gonna try to start this bark on my lid here. Got some drier birch bark. Finally. Well, while I'm waiting for my bark tea to warm up, turn the fire on high. Great use for a scarf when you're tired. When you're tired outside and you don't want to sit up anymore and watch the fire or watch whatever, you can just tie your scarf right around the tree. And if your head's gonna slip, well, it will just stay. Jacque Cartier's crew fell ill to scurvy, and it was the Iroquois that, I believe, taught them the tree of life, the bark teas. Oh, I wish you could smell it. Very strong.
Be like the trees, eh?
Think like a tree. That reminds me. I want to show you guys something. Being under there reminds me of where the rabbits like to hang out. Oh, wearing socks. And foot wraps. Now a sock, once it's wet, it's very hard to dry. But foot wrap, you can just drape it around your boot and it will dry overnight like that. It's much easier to dry a flat cloth than it is anything else. So I prefer foot wraps now.
Now
another thing you can do with a foot wrap that most people don't know is you can skin a rabbit. That most don't know is you can roll it up like this. Okay, flip it around, roll up this other side here. It's important to take your time and roll it up fairly tight, because then you've made a little pouch. And then you take it and you put your rabbit in there, and you the bottom two legs, and you stretch them out. And you can see, for anybody, that's a fairly good sized rabbit right there. So I'll be putting that in my pack. I think I better put my socks back on. Wrap this foot up. Once, twice. nice and cozy. There we go. People often ask me, Jimmy, why aren't you wearing gloves? Well, the reason is because
I know that my left foot warmer than my right foot.